2023 legislative session is in the books. Alabama legislators passing a number of laws this year.
Yeah, the legislature typically tinkers with taxes, focusing on targeted breaks for one purpose or another. But these bills are much broader.
Our Brendan Kirby is here to break it all down for you. Brendan, this amounts to hundreds of dollars for the average person.
Yeah, it does, Lenise and Byron. This is probably the most significant legislative session in years when it comes to tax cuts for regular folks.
I have set a goal of Alabama.
Three major bills headed to Governor Kay Ivey. Each would put cash in the pockets of most Alabamians, at least temporarily. Let's take a look at the details. Rebates. Governor Ivey had called for bigger cash payouts, but the legislature adopted a more modest compromise, and Governor Ivey has signed it. Individuals who filed income tax returns this year will get $150. Married couples will get $300. Those payments will be sent out as early as November. Cut in the state sales tax on groceries. The grocery tax long has been hated, but previous attempts at repeal gained little traction. Under the bill before the governor, shoppers would see an immediate reduction of the sales tax on groceries from 4% to 3% in September. If revenues to the Education Trust Fund grow by at least 3.5%, the grocery tax rate would drop to 2% in September next year. The third measure eliminates the 5% state income tax on overtime earnings. If the governor signs it, it will take effect beginning in January. But it would expire in June 2025 unless the legislature renews it. Robin Hayden, executive director of the advocacy group Alabama Arise, says she can't recall a legislative session that did more to reduce the burden on lower income folks. Alabama Arise estimates a family of four could save $300 a year if the sales tax rate on groceries drops from 4% to 2%.
We are thrilled to see the legislature prioritize helping low-wage and working families as much as they have this year. Just think about what you spend in 1 week on groceries. Just the food you buy at the grocery store, the equivalent of 1 week's worth of groceries, that's how much you pay every year in terms of the 2%.
Mobile resident Rose Griffith and Daphne resident Tyler Elkins say they welcome the extra cash, especially with high inflation.
I think it'd be great for the lower income people because higher income people get everything and lower income people don't. A lot of people are struggling since the COVID. So groceries would feed kids, families.
Feels like, you got to watch what you do and spending everywhere else nowadays just to go to the grocery store to get what you need for the week, honestly.
Hayden of Alabama Arise says she hopes that legislators next year build on this momentum. She says her organization will push for the full repeal of the sales tax on groceries. Reporting live, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.